There's Dr. Dupe on my channel, Coding While Black, episode 78. Today is the 12th of March, 2022. Nice Saturday morning. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to send other folks to subscribe if you think they can use this content. What I want to talk about today is I'm gonna sum it up with one word: ask. And what I mean by that is you never know until you ask. You know, a lot of times I hear about opportunities over the course of my career. I've heard about opportunities. I see other folks get the opportunities, and a lot of times they got those opportunities because they asked, right? They asked the question. They asked for the opportunity. I learned this a long time ago, but a long time ago I also decided that some of those opportunities weren't for me, so I stopped asking. But the reason why I'm sharing it right now in this post is that, you know, sometimes there's opportunities out there that you don't know about, and you just need to ask to find out. Hey, you know, for example, do we have a medical benefit that covers this? Hey, for example, do we have to reimbursement, but does it cover things that aren't actually college tuition? Like recently, I enrolled in a program around diversity and inclusion, a certificate program, because that's what I'm eventually going to probably focus the rest of my energies going forward at some point. I'll still do tech full time, but as far as my business and where I'm focusing my passion, it's around diversity in tech, right? Because there still are no black people in tech. I mean, we talk about like it's over, but it's not the case. And so that's where I'm going to focus. So I decided to enroll in this program at Cornell, and it cost like $4,000. You know, I paid the money, and I've been doing the program, no problem. And then it dawned on me recently, because I keep seeing folks in my company, in my job, or where I work, it's not my company, doing all kinds of things. And so it just dawned on me, let me ask, right? Let me get back, because I had gotten in the habit of not asking because much of what was available I wasn't interested in. But where I'm at now, there's a lot of great opportunities. And sure enough, I asked the question, is this something I can get reimbursed for? And they were like, yeah, sure, right? And so now I'm gonna get that money back, because I can do something else with it in terms of, move this over here, investing in my business, which is the Haven Group, which is a diversity and inclusion boutique shop that I have a partner with, my brother, Dr. Mateen Diop. But anyway, ask, right? These companies have benefits, they have training, they have opportunities, they have rewards, they have awards. You just never know. And what you don't want to do is, even though we face all these challenges as black folks in tech, you don't want to create challenges where there are none, right? You want to take advantage of opportunity. And trust me when I say there's way more opportunity today than it used to be when I first started. You know, I was having this conversation with my wife recently, and someone else as well. We were talking about I forget what it was, but the gist of what came out of the conversation was, yeah, we have racism, we have discrimination, we have prejudice, but those are not insurmountable obstacles, because most of the time, folks that are doing that kind of stuff, they're not very smart, right? You can outthink racism easily, you know, especially individual in-your-face racism, or racism is going on in your atmosphere. I'm not talking about global institutional stuff, but that stuff trickles down into your life. Just be smart. Right? And that's what I'm saying. You know, there's examples of the folks that are smart about racism, right? You know, Maria Taylor comes to mind from ESPN, right? And I don't blame Rachel Nichols. I don't think Rachel Nichols meant what she said the way that she said it. Kind of came out wrong. Although there was a tinge of it in there, you know, in terms of her saying that she wasn't willing to give any opportunities away to Maria Nichols. I know that she made a comment like, I know diversity is the new thing now at ESPN, but don't take my stuff away, kind of thing. And they ended up getting rid of her. Well, Maria Nichols just left ESPN, right? She's not getting involved. She ain't arguing. She ain't petitioning. She ain't suing. I have other opportunities in 2022 because of what I'm doing. And there are companies out here trying to do the right thing. So she took advantage of that. No shade, no heat. She didn't frown. She just popped up at the Olympics. She just popped up on Sunday Night Football, okay? And we got to be smart, right? And I know that sometimes when this stuff is in your face, Your reaction is anger and mad and becoming mad and tense up. But you're not at your best when you do that. That's why I posted on Twitter the other day. You want to follow me on Twitter at KAIDUPE. And I've been meditating for 2 decades. I think all black developers, all black people in tech, you better learn how to meditate. We have this conversation about, stuff happens to us and we try to be cool and calm because we don't want to be the angry black man or the angry black woman. I haven't been that in a long time because I've been because I'm a meditator. I'm heavily meditated, okay? But anyway, back to the subject. Opportunities. Ask. All they can say is no. All they can say is no. And when you see how powerful just asking the question can be, like I just gave the example with me being, and now I'm empowered, I'm energized about, well, what else have I been missing out on because I've been so heads down working? That's another thing that I'm guilty of, right? I'm always trying to be productive on my job and do my best and really excel, right? And that's great, but some people kind of balance that. They're working hard, but then they're also taking a moment to look up and see what's available. Some of them, when I first started at Microsoft, I was so focused on getting my job done and being great at what I did, I didn't even bother. I wasn't even reading the benefits package and all this stuff. My wife had to come to me and say, hey, they have this, and this. Go see if you can get it. Another example of it was all the COVID stuff, that was coming out. They supplied all the kits and testing. And there was something else. My wife said, ask and see if Microsoft is providing that kind of thing, right? Sure enough, I go ask, they're providing it. I was not in the habit of doing that. Okay, that's not something I would have wrote about in my upcoming book, and it's not something that came out of my research. It's something that I'm noticing and as I evolve and go through this experience on a regular, everyday basis. So that's the word of the day. Ask. All they can say is no, and I'm saying even ask generally. Like even if you don't have a clue, just say, is there some benefit? Is there some, and the person that you'll be asking is your manager, right? That's the person that's going to know. Ask your manager, or if someone else is doing something, or they've gotten an opportunity, whatever the case may be, say, hey, I didn't know, how did you do that? And get turned onto it that way, because you can save yourself a lot of trouble. And again, yes, it's obstacles out here, it's racism out here. We all know that, but you can be smart about it. You can take advantage of things that are being done to eradicate racism. It's not perfect, no, but there are opportunities. So that's my word for the day. Ask the question. Dr. Kai Dupe, Coding While Black, episode 78. Peace.